welcome back to Dirt to Daytona. Folks, today we've got New Hampshire International Speedway just finished the Featherlight Modified Series race at this exact track. Completely different vehicles. You can actually run faster on the track with those Featherlight Modifieds than you can in the Truck Series, so it's kind of interesting. You gotta get out here, make a stable yet loose truck so we can get around these tight corners after the long, fast straights, so that hopefully we can compete against the other trucks. I'm gonna get out there, do what I do. We'll see you at qualifying. Well, I don't know what we can do, so we're about to find out together. All right, here we go. Qualifying lap. Might be a little too tight, but we're about to find out. Yeah, we're too tight. We are too tight. I need to loosen it up just a little bit more. I tightened it up because it was way too loose, and I kind of took a swing to the right. I should have gone, progressively like a proper person would do, but I didn't. So here we are about to, we'll see. We will see. Well, never mind. We did fantastic. Looks like we'll take pole. I'm going to loosen it up just a little bit because I feel like we can hug those corners a little better. But aside from that, we got a race to run, and hopefully we can be consistent and stay out front. But if we aren't out front, we need to be able to drive around the other trucks, which is the whole point of me loosening up just a little bit. So I'm going to do that, and we'll see you, well, probably right now.
Hello, I'm Alan Bestwick, and welcome to Loudon, New Hampshire. At a distance of just over a mile, this squared-off oval has seen some fantastic finishes in its history. Over 100,000 people attend each race, coming from nearby Boston, Providence, and all of New England to see the action at New Hampshire International Speedway.
All right. Gotta get through these first three gears real quick. Bring up this for you guys. And go into turns 1 and 2 with cold tires, so hopefully it'll be okay. Oh, that went pretty well. As we take off. We gotta get, actually, oh crap. I gotta actually get used to, well, that's not good actually. I have to get used to the trucks. It's different, totally different way to go into corners, and I did not do it the right way there. So we'll get it figured out right here, right now. We have, nope, we don't have the drive. Wow, I loosened it up more, and it still got tight going off. All right.
Clear low.
A Bobby Dotter right on us. See if I can, well, that one went a little better. We're gonna be able to accelerate out. Oh, I almost drove it right into the wall because I was looking up in the rear view for just a second. There we go. Oh yeah, that feels better now. The tires warmed up a little bit. Keep it off that apron. That's a game loser right there. Flip the throttle to get the tires back under me. We're not, I mean, this is definitely something where we have to run extremely well each lap, or we'll find ourselves getting past. Let's see if I can do it this way. Now that turns out for us coming off. Felt good. Do we accelerate out good and well enough? Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah, we didn't get down far enough there, but it looks like it's not going to hurt us too much. There we go. That feels better. Just tap the brake a little there. And back on it. All right. 100 laps. 2-stop race. Oh, that is absolutely not what we had done so well for multiple laps in a row, and then I did that. Anyway, 100 laps, 2-stop race. We'll be approaching lap traffic probably pretty shortly here. We're quite a bit faster than the triple-digit trucks, especially if we've already got a 1.5 seconds roughly lead on the best trucks. Again, every time, especially if this is your first episode you're watching, this season in the Truck Series, we came off a rookie year. We had a good year. We were able to upgrade the truck completely right at the beginning of the year. And so we are on a tear with a number of wins already this season. What I need you to understand is that is not what you are to expect come next season. Now, I like to do 3 seasons in 1 series in the recording. If we end up in the Cup Series, if we win this championship, which we currently have almost a 100-point lead, and we get up to the Cup Series, you will still see Truck Series races next year. Now, why would you want to see those if I'm just dominating the competition and there's no real competition against me? That's not going to be the case next year, and I guarantee you that in the next season, you're going to see a lot tighter racing and a lot less wins. What happens is once you win the championship, all of the trucks, all the cars, depending on whatever series you're in, they all catch up. And so we're going to be taking on all of the trucks that are basically caught up to us on all their upgrades, which is a big deal, of course, when right now we've already copped lap traffic and we have a 2.5-second lead here in New Hampshire. So expect for us to do well this season, hopefully win that championship, get to the next series. But I will also continue doing the recordings for the Truck Series next year. That was almost dangerous. Anyway, the recordings for the Truck Series next year, as well as for the Cup Series. So you see both next year, which is not something I've done before here. But that's because I'm not going to take away the 3rd season of the Truck Series, even if we win the championship. Anyway, back to focusing. We'll see you at the first caution or when we pit. Caution flies, 264 Lee into the wall. Of course, I could flip my whole truck and not get a caution to fly. Somehow he scrapes the wall and the caution comes out. So here we go. Questions to be answered. 20 laps of fuel left. And 77 laps, 76 laps left. Let me see. What do we get? 40 something to the tank. If we pit now and go a full run, we'd have 40 something left. Yeah, we might as well. We'll see you after the caution. We're gonna pit. Oh, this is about to be fun.
There's green flag. Car low.
We don't need to do anything here. I'm dead serious. We don't need to do anything special here. We've got
All clear.
traffic in front of us. Let's let it do what it needs to do.
Car low.
All these trucks in front of us need to pit. And we don't need to wreck our truck
Still there.
trying to get around them because, well, we want it to spread out a little bit, but we don't need to get our truck wrecked while trying to get around everyone because nobody pit.
All clear.
So we're just going to follow suit, flow with the rest of the trucks, hope that we get some separation from between the slow and the faster trucks, but really aside from that, not much to do. See if I can get around Nilsson here just to give us a little bit of a, there we go. Gonna say give us a little bit of a break. I'd like to clear some of these slower trucks. We got stuff going on in front of us that I don't want to be a part of. Bickle comes flying up. Try to avoid it, Bickle. Exterior view. I might be being a little more cautious than I would be if I was inside the truck and had a better view of the depth of where everyone was, but until I forget who that driver is, but until he was clear and we could get around him on the straight, I didn't want to risk it.
Still there. Car high.
So here's the gig. All the trucks in front of us did not pit, which means that they will be pitting in about 20 laps, which is fine. We can run out. We got one more stop, just like they will have, but we are on much more fresh equipment, and we repaired any damage we received while we were on our first little stint there. Top 10 right now, so we've picked
Still
up
there.
4
All
places.
clear.
Got out of the whole craziness there by being patient. That's new. That's new for us, as you are all well aware. And gonna go ahead and run us out, and we'll get back to you when trucks start to pit, I think, so in about 15 laps or so. Should be interesting to see how that goes. All right, looks like this whole row is starting to pit. Certainly hasn't been 15 laps, but here's the big part about this. All these trucks pitting that stayed out on caution, welcome to being put down a lap, because they just are about to get caught down. We do not have to pit for quite a while. What do we add here? Oh, we're not pressing that. We're not going to do that. 29 laps we've got before we'll pit. And in all honesty, they get 40, so they'll pit again, and we will pit our last time. So we should be in pretty great position here, as they are just now leaving the pit road. So if I don't lap them, which I'm going to lap a number of them right now, but if I don't lap them, we will we'll likely catch them. So as you can see on the leaderboard, aka the relative, it's changed quite a bit. So here we go. We've got a lot of kind of smooth sailing to go for the next 27 or so laps. We'll probably pit a little bit early if we can. What do we have left? 62 laps. We technically, in the next 22 laps, the pit window's open for us for the final run. We'll probably pit at lap 38 or so to give us a little bit of a buffer.
Stay high.
But aside from that, or 38 to go, I mean. But aside from that, I mean, we don't have much going on here. You're going to see these triple and quadruple, I don't know where that came from, but triple digit trucks are going to be pitting in the next few laps. The number of them have already been lapped, so they have extra fuel. They're not, they just haven't completed as much of the race as a number of the other trucks. So smart thing for them would have been to actually have pit during the caution, but they didn't either. Only a handful of trucks did. As you can see, it was Bickle, Presley, and Hamilton on the lead lap.
Clear low.
Those were the ones that pit with me. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get back to our racing, and we'll get back to you. But again, as I always say, you know, caution or pit stops. We'll see you then.
Yellow's out.
Caution flies. Not sure what it's for, but again, 20 laps to go. It's
Cars out.
just not time. If we could go around, nope, we'd have to go around 12 more laps. So we're just gonna, you know, we'll see you at the end of this stint. We're gonna be staying out. We'll pit under green later, I guess. I don't really know what else to say. I am not talking right now. Give it a second here.
Going green. There's the green flag. Car low. Hold your line. Clear high. Car low. Still there. Car low. Car high. Clear low.
I'm so freaking sick of Ratner doing that shit to me every race.
All clear.
No reason for him to cut me off like that. He's laps down. Did not affect the performance of the truck. We seem to be just fine.
You're all clear. Stay high. Still there. Clear low.
We are now again, we got 36 laps till we're empty. At this point, if we save our tires, we really could get to the 10 to go, gas and go, or, two tires, two right sides, and then gas it. I don't know. We'll see what happens, how far ahead we are, because right now we're about to be back into first place.
Stay low. Still there.
Trucks up there are all fighting to get back on the lead lap, which, I mean, it's doable. There's no problem with that, having 9 trucks on the lead lap. 45 laps to go in this one. It's going fairly well for us. Truck feels really good, even though we got bounced into by stupid rat. I wanted to crush him so bad there. It took a lot for me to let off the gas, to be honest with you. It's just foolish stuff like that when you're driving around, and I realize the AI is dumb for this game that's 20-something years old, but that's the stuff that gets right on your nerves when you're running a line and you have to be so far into them before they won't turn, or before they will recognize your line or recognize your racing around them. Sometimes even, like if you're half on the apron, for instance, you'll end up getting run into because a truck will go, and a car, it doesn't matter what series it is in the game, will pull right up on side of you, or use their own line that they would use regardless of where you are. That was one of those things where, with good AI, they see the run that's coming, or they realize they're a lap down and they've got, and I don't know if any game will do this, we'll find out when we do other games, but they'll see that you've got the run and not slide up. I mean, he could have stayed in his lane in the middle, but he cuts up to the right, and cuts us off. So we're fine. Truck's fine. We're driving just fine. I'm not looking, I mean, I will if it happens, but I'm not trying to put those trucks back a lap down. Presently, they're back in the lead lap. They get caution, and they'll be at the back of the pack anyway and have to work their way up, but it'll be a lot closer than they are right now. But we'll also see, because if this is another long stint, we're gonna have traffic to contend with, which will change the way that they can race. Well, that was really, 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 really stupid of me. That's on me completely. Setser's gonna get his lap back. Wow, was that stupid. Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I knew he was gonna run all the way up. I knew that was gonna happen. Good news, we got equal damage on both sides of the truck, so we're not unbalanced on how horrible it's going to work now. We're just, you know, we're hopeful. Hopeful that things will be okay. Let's see, 10 laps to go left, so we'll pit, as I said, with 20, or with 10 to go, I think I said. I don't remember. Anyway. I'm not actually sure if I said anything, come to think of it, because of the, hey, melons. Anyway, because of the caution, changed everything. Obviously, with Setzer being on new stuff, he was gonna drive away right there, but... And, to be honest, I might want to pit now. Not sure. Do I want to pit now, or do I want to wait for a caution, you know? I mean, hope for a caution, not wait for... See if there will be a caution. At 17 to go. If I go another 7 laps, yeah, we'll give it the 7 laps. We'll see what happens. We're not going for much. We just need a... Thinking we're not obviously going to get the truck fixed if we've got a big lead. There's no reason to. We'll just kind of keep an eye on the relative with Setzer. He's 29 down. You know, if he's gaining a second per lap, that's not a big deal until you see us go down pit road and he gains 20 seconds, 30 seconds on us. And then all of a sudden we're fighting to try to even get to him. It's not sure what to do with that. So we will see in a very short period of time. I'm gonna pit now. Here's why. Because if... Oh, I maybe pulled down a little fast there, but...
Slow down.
If we end up needing to catch up... Oh, points. We'll get 1 can, 4 tires, and we'll repair the damage. Hopefully it won't be a lot. We'll see where we come out. We got to come up with 7 seconds to catch back up to Setzer and get our spot back. 8 seconds. All right. Time to fight. Time to dig. We've got, what, 15 laps to do it in. I don't know if we can at all. He was very fast. But we had to do it. We had to fix the truck because there was no way we were going to gas and go on this one. Not with us having to go down pit lane. That was the thing. We had to go down pit road. And that was what was going to give him the spot anyway. Get out of my way. I'm in a hurry. We have to make huge strides per lap to catch him.
Stay low. Still there.
So,
Clear high.
big goal here is that he gets caught behind lap traffic and we don't. Oh, guess what? We're getting caught behind lap traffic. Oh, no.
Still
What happened there? That was interesting. Wreck on pit road.
There's a spin and turn
That wouldn't be bad for us. That would stack us right back up on each other. I would not be too upset about that at all. We're not going to catch him. Not without a caution, we're not going to catch him. We're gaining nothing at all on him. We're hitting all the lap traffic, and it's causing all these issues. Now we're definitely not going to get it. That was crazy. We just lost it. That's unfortunate. Of course, we want the money for the win. We want to win anyway, just so that we can win.
Still there.
Setzer had a fast truck. We took a risk
All clear.
with the caution that we had earlier.
Clear low. Clear high.
We
All
had enough
clear.
last week to catch him, but we don't. So that's it. His last pit stop gave him enough to get through it. And I damaged the truck when I just slid up in the wall, so we don't have as much speed as we had. No! Whatever. I screwed up. That's it. I had a shot. I was gaining on him, so I took a huge risk, and then we hit the freaking apron like I always do. Well, what are you doing? I said nothing. What are you giving me? Black flag for sliding. Oh, my God. We're not even getting second now, or... Oh, my goodness. All right, well, this will be a horrible finish. Horrible finish.
low. All clear. Clear low. There's a spin in turn 3.
That's terrible. I'm disappointed. It's horrible. Horrible. Top 5, Setzer, Quapple, Presley, Crawford, Bickle. Decent pull, $87,000. Doesn't matter. Yeah, Setzer won, and he won legit. Could we have caught him? I don't know, because I screwed up. I wrecked my own race, and it cost us my aggressiveness twice in that race. Once behind Blaha, and then the other time at the end of the race cost us all of our opportunity for a win or even a top 3. Oh, we're still in the lead, but again, I was just foolish. Next race, we'll run over to Michigan. It's another big track. Should be a nice run for us, hopefully. Just bad decision making. Hopefully we'll be able to do well at Michigan as we should and get back on track. But, you know, it doesn't really matter so much. What does matter is, yeah, I don't know. We gotta do well at the tracks that aren't the easy ones to win at, you know. And New Hampshire, we had an opportunity and felt like I could do it. Felt like I could take the win, and we got ourselves in a little bit of a hole there. So I pit early, thinking that we'd be able to give ourselves some time to get back with it. And that wasn't happening. And then, you know, I just a lot of stuff happened there, and you hope that I hope that I can make the adjustments in future races, because that's where it matters. Winning a championship, of course, is the goal, but for me, it's being competitive in every race and winning where we should. And I feel like New Hampshire was one where we should. Martinsville, we shouldn't have, ironically, but New Hampshire, we should have. So, we'll go to Michigan. We'll do well at Michigan as long as we don't wreck the truck and as long as we don't screw up, because we have the truck to win. We know that from Daytona. We know that from Texas. So $500,000. Try to win pole as well. That's some extra money. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I want to take a moment out to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. Watch my video. And until next time, and as always, you take care.